Judy Moody, Chapter 8. The worst thing ever. Dumb day, Saturday, the day of Frank H. Pace's birthday party. I'd rather eat 10 jars of paste myself to go to that party, Judy said. For 3 whole weeks, she had to keep the hand-delivered by Frank Pearl birthday invitation hidden inside the bottom of her Tippet game, where Mom and Dad, who hate Tippet, would never find it. Then today, the very day of the party, it happened that found out. Judy Moody, just had to ask Dad to take her foreign friends for some toad food. She just happened to be looking at the tipper with real living frog eggs, with tempers turn into frogs, see tails shrink, feet grow, legs firm, hoping to talk Dad into buying from her new another kid just like it bumped into her. Holding the kid was Frank's mom. Judy, Frank's mom said, "Isn't it funny? It looked like we had some idea for Frank's present. I thought we'd love watching to Tepper turn into a frog. I was about to buy him some same kit." You are? Frank's really looking forward to seeing you at his party. Party? Dad's eyes perked up. Whose party? Frank's, said his mom. I'm Mrs. Pearl, Frank's mom. Nice to meet you, said Dad. Very nice to meet you, said Mrs. Pearl. And Judy, I'll see you this afternoon. Bye for now. Mrs. Pearl put the toad pearl kit she was holding back to the shelf. Frank loved letters, she said. "Of mine," said Judy. "Judy, why didn't you say just you needed some come to hear of your friend a birthday present?" "Did I know you had a party go to today?" Dad asked. "No." In the car, Judy tried to convince her that there would be kids at the party, making rude boy noises and calling each other animal bath names. "You have fun. You know, Frank Pearl is pissed," said Judy. "Look, you've already got the Tepper kid," said Dad. That's that. "I was kind of hoping I could keep it, but Mrs. Pearl put hers back when she thought yours. At least take it over, Judy." "Do I have to love it?" asked Judy. From the look on his face, she knew the answer. Judy Moody loved the too good for a page-eater present in a boring newspaper, not the comics, even though the party started at 2 o'clock. She told Mom and Dad that it didn't start until 4 o'clock, so she would only have to go to the last disgusting minutes. The whole family rode into the car to Frank Pearl's house. Then Toddy went along, carried by a yogurt container. Judy heard Frank's lumpy present and fell into the bad mood back that slump. Why did Lucky have to go his grandma's today of all days? "She's crying," Tinker reported to the front seat. "I am not," she said back with her best tour eyes ever. "Wait here," Judy told her family. Then they got to Frank's house. "Go ahead, have fun," said Dad. "We'll be back in a half an hour, 40 minutes tops." "We're only going to the supermarket," said Mom. "But they might have they been going to New Zealand." Mrs. Pearl answered the door. "Judy, we thought you'd change your mind. Come on out." "Frank, Judy here, honey." Mrs. Pearl called out the backyard. Judy looked around the yard. All she could see were boys hauling icing insects at each other, and boys mixing chocolate cake with ketchup, and boys connecting an explode with Kool-Aid and a grasshopper. "Where are the other kids?" asked Judy. "Everybody's here, honey. Frank's little sister, Maggie, went off to a friend's. I think you know all the boys from school. And there's Adrian and Sandy from next door." Sandy was a boy, so was Adrian. That Frank Pearl had tricked her. The girls next door were boys. Judy Moody was definitely the one and only girl, alone, and Frank Pearl's all boys till her birthday party. Judy wanted to climb right out of Frank Pearl's tail-swinging log and howl like a rainforest monkey. Instead, she said, "Do you have a bathroom?" Judy decided to stay in Frank Pearl's bathroom forever, or else live until her Parents came back from the New Zealand. Frank Pearl's old boy party had to be the worst thing ever happened to her. Judy looked for something to do. Uncopying an eyebrow pencil, she drew some sharp new teeth on her first day of school shark t-shirt. There. Knock knock. Judy, are you in there? Judy turned on the water in the hallway so Mrs. Pearl would think she was washing her hands. Just a minute, she called. Water spurted all her over, soaking her shirt. The news shark was brought in the lane. Judy opened the door. Mrs. Pearl said, Frank was about to open your present, but we couldn't find you. Back outside, Brass pointed at Judy's white shirt. You guys, it's a shark with black blood dripping in from his mouth. Wow, cool! How do you do that? Pen, said Judy, and water. Water fight. Brad took a glass of water and threw it at Adam. Metro threw at Dylan. Frank poured one over his head and grinned. Mrs. Pearl whistles. It's put a stop to the water better. Dylan, Brad, your parents are here. Don't forget your party favors. Mrs. Pearl gave a baby Frankie to its kid as he went out the door. By the time he got to Judy, there were no baby Snickers left. I must have counted wrong, said Mrs. Pearl. Or Brad took two, said Frank. Here, Judy, I was going to buy these from Party Favors, but I couldn't find enough. Mrs. Pearl handed for a miniature rug and giant collection in the plastic cedar box. Teeny onions and juice stones, and a cracky amber one. Thank you, Mr. Pearl, Judy said. Mrs. Pearl, Judy said. And she mounted. I love collecting stones and things. Once my brother thought he found a real moonrock. Frank's a collector too, said Mrs. Pearl. All the boys are gone, Frank. Why don't you take Judy off your room and show her why you waste for her pants? Come on, let's run off in the rotten banana, said Frank. He probably collects pastures, Judy thought. He probably is for a midnight snack. Frank Pearl's shelves were lined with coffee and candy and baby fruit jars. It was filled with marbles, rubber balls, erasers, something. Judy couldn't help asking, Do you have any baseball eraser? I have tons, said Frank. I got them free when a real owner comes to my library. Yeah, really? Me too, Judy smiled. She almost said same, but caught herself just in time. I'm tapping to my main crush. Besides, my favorite books are clickbaiters for hobbies, collecting things. That's my hobby too, Judy told him. He also had two pencil strappers, a laboratory bell and brain, a teeny tiny flipbox from Bix. Frank Pearl showed her his buffalo knicker, which he kept in a double-lock piggy bank. It's not really a collection yet because there's only one. That's okay, said Judy. Frank also had a killer comic book collection. There with really old ones like the Green Hornet, Liz Late, and Captain Marvel. To top it up, he had a miniature scoop collection with fancy hotel names on the wrappers. Judy forgot all about waiting to leave. What's that? She asked. A picture planet. It catches insect. They think it's a flower, so they landed on it. Then they fell down the tube, and they plant its stem. Later, said Judy, I have a Venus flytrap named Joss. I know, said Frank. That was funny when you brought it screw. How it ate the hamburger and stuck off your backpack and everything. Frank, Judy, the Moody's are here. I guess I gonna go, Judy told Frank. Well, thanks for the temper kit, Frank said, twisting a leg of rubber clickbaiter from her collection. Hey, do you really eat fish? Asked Judy. I tasted it one time from there. Later, said Judy. The end.